There's a lot here. We're gonna go to Rosway, the Rosway landing
We're
pad.
now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Alright, didn't even have to travel far.
Captain, got a minute? This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Do we know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Why wouldn't they just call the corporate reinforcements? Someone needs help, Ellie, and we're going to give it to them. Could be a trap.
I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Alright. Where am I sitting on weight? I am at 85 out of 150 pounds. Okay, I probably need to consider storing some stuff. Well, I want to go up here and store some shit probably.
Is it time for your regular daily?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw... We're gonna store all that in there, and then we're going to store you, store you, store you.
Period of unconsciousness.
And now we're gonna go down to the workbench and scrap everything else that we have real quick. Not scrap everything, but you know, scrap something. Alright, we should be good. How's my armor doing? I'll repair that real quick. Alright, let's go. Get out of here. We're gonna bring Ellie and Felix with us. We're gonna leave Pavati and Vicar here. Though I want to see how he's like. She's done enough already for a little bit, so I think we'll bring Felix on this trip.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Insert Captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Okay. Well, that's not necessary. Vending machine discovered. You know, that's a very good point. I should probably sell some shit. Now I think about it. We're gonna have more than enough money by the time we get to the part that we get to. Oops. I may have accidentally sold something I didn't mean to. I was trying to make sure I don't have too many of these on me. Let's see. For that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the Purple Berry Crunch. What is this? We'll get rid of that. Pre-sliced bread. What is this? Oh, this thing's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of not trying to sell everything, because there's some good stuff in there. I just don't use it ever. shot cannon. Plasma carbine, shit. I actually kind of like that. I like that advanced defensive helmet. It's really cool. I get what they did with the vending machines. It kind of reminds me of BioShock with its vending machines, where it just has shit playing every time you go to like a vending machine. You know, kind of like it. Gives a little bit more life. See anything behind this place I should be concerned about?
That's what I like about you, boss. Your contempt for the beaten path.
There's some loot back here. Just want to explore everything. There's so much stuff you can find. That's neat. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Ooh, that had to hurt.
Leather boa. Gotta watch out for those little sneaky bastards. I just had to take a look.
Something chewed clear through that armor.
Oh, elite trooper armor. Distress call. Evicted. Bypass shunt.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Deadeye assault rifle.
Warning. Pathing obstruction.
A poor robot. So we can't repair him or anything.
Materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
Hey, you got it open.
Delays in loading commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Right, control helmet. Yo, what's up, Joda? My Saturday's been great, Joda. How are you doing tonight? How's it going? Don't sleep. Pick up the snake skin. It took me a second to catch that, Joda. My bad. Let's see. Messages. Welcome, B. Martin from administration. Dear Sir / or Madam, effective immediately, all operations in Roswell Laboratory and outposts have been terminated. Anti-Cleo values the commitment of our serving our company and will arrange your transportation and relocation of one of the 3 available Anti-Cleo worker facilities, which with the following Restrictions. Relocation fees will be deducted from pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for relocation fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request for the place in our surprise audit waitlist. Please include your audit fee paid in full. If you cannot pay your audit, please apply for audit fee loan. Approval of loans require an audit of your work history and permanent record. Thank you for cooperating with Omni Clio's relocation site. Erase your protocol. Please remember that effective immediately, all registered Anti-Clio workers are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of Roswell Laboratory in the outpost. Violating directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. Turn a route. Personal files. Error. All personal files have been purged from the terminal memory. Please be informed that all data and the information stored in Roswell Laboratory and outpost terminals are property of Anti-Clio. Any attempt to restore lost data constitutes theft. Anti-Clio appreciates your cooperation. Okay, let's get out of here. Get out of there. But yeah, my Saturday's going great, Joda.
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Looks like we missed the fun.
Maybe? Some shit's going on here. Anthrolocin. New improved packaging. Poison, toxins, venoms. Fight what nature deflects. Okay. Well, this place has really gone through some shit.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
This has answered your question as where tarmac security is, Ellie.
Somehow, I'm not reassured, Captain.
Yeah, you and me both, ma'am.
Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
What? Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Can you tell me who's in charge? Said raps broke loose. Did you have them caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
Oh, what can you tell me about them?
Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating.
Them's good eating. What do they taste like?
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know?
Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
It's gonna take a look around.
Oh, before I forget, Anti-Clio's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Okay.
Something on your mind?
Alright, so we need to go figure out what's going on over here. Place looks like it's gone through hell, though.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
It must be Anti-Crane.
I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Under control. Is that what you call hiding in an abandoned town surrounded by Anton's.
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
That's no good. What are you doing here, Anton? No, what happened here, Anton?
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
But why cancel the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Yeah, Joda, if you, I did PM you, earlier, by the way. If you could give me a link to that in that PM, that would be very helpful, Joda. Like I searched and I couldn't find the specific one you were talking about. I forgot to mention that. Alright. Now what you're actually doing here, I will let them know myself.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Hey, this is all about toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
If you like me to punch you in the throat, can we just cut to the chase here? Please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
You can couch it however you like. It's just toothpaste, diet toothpaste.
Not just any toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste.
Not worth your life. I wouldn't care if it was the ultimate rocket fuel.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
Appazap?
Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
So what do you need from me?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Who are the cretins? Retrieve the research check. You want I should handle your Radion problem?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who's Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
I'll find him. That sounds like it was chaos. You should give yourself a break. Let him die. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Don't you think it weighs on me? It was my responsibility. All of them are, regardless of their thinking on the matter. If he has died, too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name. And far too much paperwork.
Don't like you much, but I'll look into this further and decide what to do. All you care about is how it affects you.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness.
I mistake it for compassion.
If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here.
Alright, there's only 2 left. Alright, I'll be sure to take a look at it. Just wanted to hear you admit that you're a heartless bastard, thanks. You can see why people might think you're callous, though, can't you?
I understand I can come off as manipulative and ego-driven. It's something I've always been forced to contend with.
Guess I'll just have to take your word for it.
And my colleague, Jameson, will you find him for me?
Of course. Alright. That'd be a pain in the ass.
50-bit says this guy's already wrapped fodder.
Various crimes of violation of board policy include any and all of the following. Oh. We ran into that one multiple times. Let's see. Steal Raption's handler's armor. I'll take it. This is okay. I was gonna say, is that his fancy toothpaste? Let's see. Juan Cortez.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Where were you when the outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
A job's worth dying for. You're dedicated to your work.
Sure. Loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
Alright. We're likely headed that way. Anything we can do. Not until you explain details, please.
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Jay, should I sell my 4K 60 and get the Elgato HD 60? I mean, if your 4K 60 is already doing the job, why get rid of it, you know? That's what I mean. Like, why get rid of it? Why get rid of it and spend even more money for another one, you know? If it's already doing the job. That's just the way I see it, Joda. Yeah, I really don't want to know anymore. Cut to the chase. It's an aphrodisiac. Does it work?
The results are outside the margin of error.
Let's train on your computer.
Technically.
Dude, it's not gonna put much strain on your computer, Joda. Like, literally the Elgato is doing all the work essentially, and your processor either way. So either way, it's gonna be the same more or less, since you do record you record console games primarily, right, Joda? Like you don't do any PC gaming, right? I mean, unless you did like PC gaming or something. Even that, like, you wouldn't be able to really capture yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're just doing console gaming, I don't see any reason to switch the S. I see no reason, Joda. And you're gonna get better quality out of your 4K 60 than you would out of the S, anyways. You know, smoother frame rates and all that, because it's inside your computer doing doing a higher bandwidth of work, you know, instead of like being limited by a USB or something. You know what I mean? Because USB is relatively slow compared to having the card plugged into your computer, you know. Oh, I don't want to know anymore. Cut to the chase.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
I'm considering getting a 4K 60 eventually myself because I do have a console, and I'm pretty sure future generations of console are going to be 4K capable, you know, regardless, you know, so thought it would help. Nah, it's not going to make a difference, Yoda. I mean, unless you're concerned about your PCIe lanes and stuff for PC gaming, it really has no effect on you, Yoda, so you should be fine. Alden told me about the other lab.
Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond tight. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Alright, I'll head up there and keep an eye out. This stuff is valuable?
If you have a buyer. I got a contact who wants to haul the entire batch to Byzantium.
Damn.
Help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am, when you deliver to me.
Alright, I'll head up there and keep an eye out.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
Alrighty.
So, hoping to score some free samples? Something on your mind?
Was that supposed to be the living quarters? Seemed about as livable as a coffin. Yeah, boss?
So how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
I was gonna sell my 4K 60 and get the portable 4K 60 because that's what the HD60S is initially, yeah. I mean, if you plan on, I guess, going like portable with it, I guess, Joda, but I mean, it depends. You know, like if you wanted to, and it would make sense, like, you know, if you like went to like, you know, like game shows, you know, like, well, not game shows, but you know, like if you went to like E3 or something and wanted to capture some gameplay or something, it would make sense, you know. Even though I don't know what the restrictions are on that kind of shit, but yeah, like, you know what I mean, though. Or if like maybe you wanted to, you know, maybe you weren't home and you wanted to do a quick recording on your laptop or something, that would come in handy. I see what you mean. But do you plan on recording gameplay outside of your house? So that's the question, Joda. And you were raised by a pack of sprats, right? Give me a straight answer.
Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway? You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
Oh. Nope, keeping the 4K 60, alright. Then you should be fine. As in this colony, nobody gives a damn about you. Seems fair to me, you can't just live off of people's charity. How'd you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Alright, the incident with the toss ball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
You couldn't have been diplomatic about it?
Yeah, I mean, in theory. But I wouldn't have felt half as good. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Oh. Glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
My CPU runs at 47 degrees. That's not too bad. That's not overly hot at all. That's a reasonable temperature right there.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab.
Hey, boss. Could we get some Rizzos?
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory.
Yeah, boss?
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe?
You seem eager to get rid of me.
I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell to corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
Feel cold air rushing out of the back, so yeah, it's good. Got time for some questions?
Sure. Not like I get many customers.
Ever get tired of serving Auntie Cleo products?
Can't say I do. Annie Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Annie Cleo products. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some Tripicale pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't get much.
Why is this place called the 17th Bar?
I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years.
Damn.
Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
You love your PC as a bitch to get working, but in the end, you love it. Yeah. Your PC sounds like it would be a good gaming PC, Joda. Like you could probably play some pretty good games. And record at the same time and be fine, I think. Like, hell, I mean, I'm... Right now, like, on my computer, I'm streaming this and recording this. And, you know, essentially, playing the game on top of it. On the same PC. So it's like, holy shit. Your processor is more powerful than mine. But you could easily do it. They didn't make any money with so few people in town.
Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or Raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed.
I'll see you later.
I told you, you're staying put.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Only thing stopping this.
Cysty Pit. What the fuck? So what's this? Orson Shaw.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
What are you talking about? I'm not here to kill you.
Oh, you aren't with the Outlaws? Who are you then?
I'm here to help. Someone sent out a distress call.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if they got the carbon in here, it's just a matter. Orson, you idiot. Just put it. Of course, because I didn't. No, it's get this. It's gotta put it in. Of course, that's the.
What the fuck?
Gonna get this solved. I mean, it's really now or never. I'm going to.
Seems to have forgotten you're there. What are you doing there? Who are you anyway?
I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them.
What'd you learn?
They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate.
Entirely of hate.
No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression.
Dude, I like how that, like, the mask actually kind of, like, bends and shit, kind of looks like. Your research is amounting to nothing. Now they're loose, great.
Indeed. Now that you fully grasp the gravity of the situation, I wonder if you might do me a favor.
What do you need?
I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
I have all this power, but I don't use it for what it's meant for, you know? Well, I mean, you use your computer for recording, which, I mean, in its own can be demanding, you know, depending on the situation. And, like, if you go back and edit, if you do video editing, it's also good for video editing too, Joda. Because the more powerful your system is when it comes to video editing, the quicker you can get it done, you know? So honestly, I mean, it's not like you're not using it. You're using it to an extent, you know? Care to elaborate?
I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides.
Sure, I'll see what I can find. Where's the storage facility?
Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab.
Okay, sure, I'll see what I can find.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Alright. Let's see. So we're gonna break you down. What's this do? Wow, that looks really powerful. What kind of pistol am I using right now? The 24 times 3, 48, 72. Yeah, that would be 72 damage. So the vermin might actually be a better weapon, a better pistol to use. Modify you. Here's the weapon's damage type to shock. I won't do shock on that. All right. So I think I explored the whole place just about. I think. This place is falling apart. Alright, so let's go. pretty sure we got, I think we got everything here.
Vent shaft or how?
Alright, let's go. The fabulous Fraser Bros of the Hammersmith Thunder. The load times are awesome on here. I'm getting my new battery for my CyberPower battery pack. I'm gonna clean my PC and give it a good hose down with the thing. Just a can of air dusting. Well, make sure you take the parts out of it if you do that, though, Joda. Just saying.
That's the last of him!
Physical damage weakness. Taking too much physical damage has made you soft and vulnerable to more physical damage. Now fuck that. Why would I want to take more damage? That's terrible.
Such failed. Suspicious data not found.
Looks like a great spot for an ambush.
Auntie's biotics lab. Let's take a look in here. There's got to be something here, though. They wouldn't just send us here. There wouldn't be just be a building right here and not be anything in it. Attack this real quick. Lift lockdown hallway door. We marked as Insight Supervisor. Messages. We need new code for the armory lock over in the storage facility. Make it complicated so Orson can't sneak in there again. And do not write it down this time. Use your brains. How about this order? The month of your birthday. 1. How many security rotations we have per hour. 2. Number of accidents we had this month involving the damn culture processor. 3. The maximum volume in millimeters of Rapiton stomach acid of a human being can ingest before we consider it lethal. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the password. What the fuck? Sounds fine. Thanks. Alright. We got the passcode. This game's Fallout. The Fallout worlds. Well, I mean, like, 2 of the original people that worked on the original Fallout did work on this. So they're very closely related to Fallout in a way.
Someone knows how to make an entrance. Here we go.
Oh shit. Fuck! Vegas Obsidian, yeah. So we fucked up. We died. I don't think we're actually ready for this area, believe it or not. As fucked up as that sounds. We're going in anyways. Fuck it. Fuck it. I wonder if we get access to grenades later on.
Someone knows how to make an entrance.
Halt. Sit.
One down! Still got it!
You got my fucking way. What the hell? We were trying to shoot the guy. Sucking Jay, what face? God damn it. I tried. Pick up medical journals.
Nobody messes with you, boss!
Alright, got it. I need to consider getting my melee up a little bit, possibly. Maybe that or just focus on getting my weapons up a little bit. Bust into this. Take everything. No, just kidding. Experimental notes. Rapiton fluid ingestion test objective. Determine the maximum amount of Rapiton digestive acid and can be safely ingested by humans before adverse effects present themselves. Digestion procedure. Purpose procedure. Slowly introduce increasing amounts of Rapiton digestion acid into the evening meals of randomly selected workers and observe their overall health. Fluid ingestion test results. Minor stomach pain and nausea safe. Minor stomach pain, extreme nausea safe. Major stomach pain, debilitating nausea, vomiting, potentially unsafe for the workplace. Milliliters. Temporarily blindness, frequent vomiting, patient unable to describe pain, unsafe. Milliliters. Unable to record symptoms as patient died within the hour. Wow, that is fucked up.
All right, here we go.
Shit, I shot her in the ass.
Nice one!
Okay, it's dead.
That's the last of them.
All right, we're all dead. We did it. Mo app fizzy tea. Okay. Messages from Volkov. Everyone, I am sick and tired of cleaning bone out of the culture processor. This is the 3rd time this month. Next employee to get their hand stuck in the damn machine is getting written up. Mark Porter. We've lost another finger to that infernal culture processor. I am formally requesting a new safety brackets to be installed as the current ones register with Rabadon hide, but not human flesh. This is unacceptable. Alright. From Crane. According to my record, January 23rd is your birthday. As protocol, please feel free to enjoy one 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. Sincerely hope that on this day you take the moment to enjoy the fresh air of Terra 2 brought to you by the thorough kindness of Auntie Cleo. Wow. A whole 10 minutes. A whole 10-minute break. They must be so freaking, they must feel so special, you know?
Let's take bets on what shuts him up first. A hungry rat or my backhand?
What? How the hell did you get in here?
Hey, Jameson. First I shot the Rabadons, then I walked up the stairs and...
No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in?
Oh, Anton sent me to get you.
Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you.
You upset that he sent me to rescue you?
Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye.
Actually, this isn't quite true. He said I'd look bad on him if more of his employees died. That isn't quite true. He said it'd look bad on him if more of his employees died.
Wonderful. That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
Right, play safe. Alright, saved him. We just saved him, you know. May have pissed him off a little bit, but we saved him.
Hey, you got it open.
Just finding those little hack things all over the place. Alright, transition to Roswell Gardens. Wentworth High Society.
Process performing.
And he's dead. 1,000 XP for killing that enemy? That's not bad at all. That's some good XP, I tell you. Where are y'all getting shot at?
That was fun.
Look at that epic slow mode. Jump off the side just because why not?
I've been waiting for this.
Dude, that guy's a badass fucking weapon though.
Never was.
Like holy shit, he is just kicking ass with that. Alright. So Felix did level up though. We got him a nice little level up. Alright. Deforesting machine? What the fucking hell?
All this fresh air is making my nose itch.
Holy shit!
Down they go!
Let's take him down!
Dude, that was fucking epic.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
I didn't know that was even a feature in here. Examine. To whom it may concern. I've been an anti-Cleo man my whole life. When I got promoted to Rosway Deforestation Team, felt privileged and honored. I believed Auntie Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape, improve it over with civilization better than nature. That's your motto. I wanted to be part of that initiative. I wanted to see Rosway become an object of envy among corporate outposts. I wanted to see our quarterly reports in front of every Spacer's Choice worker I've ever known and laughed in their face. I worked from dawn to dusk without a word of complaint. Now you have me working and building walls around the town. We've given up on the expansion and half of the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team has been disbanded and my equipment left to rust in the landscape. If you're reading this, then you have found my letter of resignation. I would rather make my own way as an outcast living outside of the law than work under these conditions. AH. That thing looks cool as hell though.
They're in my sights.
All right. Got him. Did we loot these yet? Yes, we did. Yeah, we looted these. What? Ouch.
We're doing this.
He's dead. Alright. We're slowly working our way over there.
What was that?
Saw you coming.
Oh, get fucked up, bro. Got absolutely destroyed right there. Alright, antibiotic
place.
secret lab,
Like some kind of
027.
tomb.
The real covert labs don't gotta advertise it. Something on your mind?
Yeah, boss?
Alright. I don't know why every time I hear him comment on something, I seem to think that they want to talk or something, you know?